Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today we're back in Euro Truck Simulator 2, and I'm going to be taking a look at the Hungary map mod, which is basically a total conversion mod for the map. So if we take a look at the map is a bit wonky in this mod, but you can see this is Hungary, effectively. We don't get all of these cities, I'll say that right away. This guy seems to be a bit ambitious with his cities. You can actually see the road network here. This is about what we've got, and I guess he's hoping to expand out to cover the rest of it. I guess there's going to be a lot of work. But yeah, this is a really cool mod. There's a lot of different pickup points and drop-offs. It's also, you're actually like a 20-kilometer drive takes a lot longer than it does in Euro Truck, like in the regular game. So that's pretty interesting. You'll see what I'm talking about that as we drive along. So let's go pick up a job. I started a brand new profile for this mod, so I've got no money, basically. No money, no levels. So I'm in a completely stock truck. So I've got a job which is about 6 kilometers away. Let's drive to that. And you can see one thing about this mod, you'll see there's trucks parked like everywhere. Just trucks on the road all over the place. Which it gets pretty cool once you're outside pick-up points or drop-off points, because there's still just trucks everywhere. You've got billboards and stuff up all over the place. Lots of parked cars, lots of pedestrians walking around. It's actually really cool. So hopefully my frame rate's okay doing this. It's really good driving around by myself. Like I'm getting, plus 60 FPS, but as soon as I turn the recording software on, it just tanks, which is a bit unfortunate. So one other pretty cool thing is that I've hit 100 subs on YouTube, which is really cool. So thank you to everybody who's subscribed and all that. Let's turn that indicator off. Yeah, it's really cool. I know it's a pretty small milestone compared to like the big channels and all that, but for me it's still a milestone. So it's really cool to see. So hopefully I can keep on doing whatever it is that you guys seem to enjoy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's funny. I went back and had a look at some of my earlier videos the other day, and it's a little bit embarrassing, a little bit hard to watch, I guess. But it's funny how after you do it for a while, you get a lot more confident and everything. I mean, just talking into a microphone for an hour or something, it's harder than it sounds, I guess. Practice makes perfect, I guess. So you see you've got 5 kilometers to drive. Yeah, if you look at the GPS, it estimates it'll take about 5 minutes. It probably will actually take 5 minutes. I mean, in the vanilla game, 5 kilometers takes like 10 seconds. But it's all a little bit different in this Hungary mod. So I think what I'll do in this video, I'll do a couple of fairly or relatively short deliveries, and we'll just see how it goes. We've got kind of a nice mix of inner city driving and countryside driving, I guess you'd call it. And like being in the cities, it actually feels like you're driving around a city. There's lots of buildings, lots of traffic, all that sort of stuff, which is pretty cool. So as far as mod compatibility goes, I don't have any modded trucks installed on this profile. I do have all the usual Jazzy Cat trailers and all that. What else? I've got the Awesome Rain mod. I think that might be it actually. So I don't have a lot of mods going at the moment. I mean, this map I'm pretty sure will be fine with modded trucks. It's just that some of the pickup points are actually, you got a lot less room to move. So some of the big American trucks that I've got, it probably wouldn't end pretty well, just in terms of actually being able to pick up the cargoes and drop them off. I've got a red light up here. And you got to be a lot more careful with the fines and all that, because this is kind of a lot more difficult, this Hungary map. So you'll find that the fines are all pretty much the same as they are in the normal game, but your payment is a lot less for all your jobs. So, getting like 2 crashes or something, that can be your entire job profit gone. So you do have to be a bit more careful with that sort of thing. Is this guy going to come across, or is he just going to stop there? We'll let him in. We'll be nice. So our turn is just coming up here as well. But yeah, so running through a red light, like I'm just about to do, didn't get done for it that time. But yeah, running through a red light, speeding, you know, all the stuff that you completely ignore in the regular game, basically. It can have a pretty adverse impact on you here. Like, I took out the loan to buy this truck. I did the 100,000 loan, and you see these guys just standing around in the yards. But I mean, it doesn't really matter if you drive through these guys, because they'll just clip through the truck. But if you try to do it properly, it makes it a bit more difficult, you know, trying not to run them over and that sort of thing. So this is the job. We'll take this striker. Yeah, I've completely forgot what I was saying. Something about fines and difficulty, I guess. But yeah, so you can basically wipe your entire job's profit just by driving a bit unsafely, or dangerously is probably the better word to use there. Let's see if I can pick this up without making a fool of myself. Alright. I haven't actually done an oversized load on this map yet, so this could be interesting. How much does it weigh? 16 tons. That's not too bad. I mean, I don't have a big engine in this truck or anything, because I'm like level 3. But it should be okay. So I'll make our way out of here. So it's only 24 kilometers, and the payout is, what's the payout? $1,200. So, and we'll see how long it takes to actually get there. But I mean, the end result is you're going to be doing more driving for less money, basically. So it's got a more, I guess the whole map, okay. I guess the whole map has a more realistic feel to it. Once you get rid of the Euro Truck AI, anyway. I don't think that did any damage though. No, it's all good. Alright, let's go through here. Mounted the curb a little bit there. It's not too bad. And so yeah, he's done a lot of work with the just the environment and everything. Like, I really like the atmosphere that you see driving around. You've got the advertisements, the billboards, all that sort of thing. You got a nice subway ad there. It's always funny with the advertisements in this game. Like, obviously, Euro Truck didn't have any real world advertisements. Like, there's none of that in this game, and so everybody's modded it in. But if you think about it, if they'd actually had real ads in the game, there probably wouldn't be people complaining about it and all that sort of thing. These guys are turning. Oops. That was lucky. But yeah, if they'd had real world ads in the game, like just as standard, there probably would have been people like complaining and raising all sorts of hell about it. But they didn't have anything, so everybody's just modded in real world companies and that sort of thing. It's kind of interesting, I guess. I've always found that to be a little bit weird, I guess, but at the same time, having the real world companies does make it feel a whole lot more realistic and all that sort of thing. So you'll see a lot of ads, like a lot of the billboards and stuff driving around here for Scanias and that sort of thing as well. I think Scanias, Opel, cars, Subway like we've seen, a few other things. Flashpoint is it? No, it's Flash Forward. Yeah. I guess he likes this TV show or something, there's a lot of ads for that. So one kind of irritating thing driving around the big cities, or the main suburban areas, whatever you want to call them, there's a whole lot more traffic lights. Again, true to life, but it does mean you'll spend a bit of time stuck in traffic. But I guess it allows you to admire your truck, which is always good. It's interesting driving a vanilla truck again. It's been a while since I've done it. I mean, pretty much every time I play this game I'm using one mod or another. It's kind of interesting every now and then going back to the main trucks and seeing how they handle and all that. And it's good being able to go, like, going back to the small engines and everything every now and then. Especially with a lot of the modded trucks, like so many modded trucks, they'll just come with really powerful engines or whatever. Well, not even crazy powerful, but just, you know, 500-600 horsepower as the standard engine. So it's kind of interesting having the limitations put on you that you get from starting out fresh with no money, no levels or anything. Let's turn it down here. Try not to clip the sign, although I probably will. Yeah, I definitely clipped that sign. Man, this trailer is just too big for this road. So we made it through there without running into the fence or anything, so that's helpful. So if you look around, or if we see any of them, sometimes you'll drive past speed cameras or police cars with the radars set up as well. So you do still have all those sorts of things on the side of the highways and everything. So you have to be careful, I guess. Especially sometimes the speed limits are a bit weird. Like you'll see the supposed speed limit that I'm supposed to be doing is 50 kilometers per hour on that highway. I think he's just I think he's messed up in a few places with the speed limits. Which also means that sometimes you'll be driving along the highway doing like 120 and the speed limit will change to 50, and of course all the AI will slow down to do the speed limit and you'll end up just going straight up the back of them. Like you'll see here, this guy's doing 50 in front of me, and this is a fairly main road, and I just turned my engine off by accident. So yeah, I guess the speed limits need a bit of work, I think. But it's not really a big deal. Alright, take a right down here. Hopefully I'll make it up this on-ramp without incident. Take it fairly slow. Don't really want to be paying truck repairs. I think, oops, shit, we've hit the fence. Am I going to be able to get it started again in the middle of this? I didn't actually stall the engine, but I did that. Sometimes it's so hard to get started when you're uphill, especially when you're stuck on a bit of fence or something. Come on. Oh, we got it. Yeah, with the G27, you've got the clutch control and everything, but sometimes it's just really difficult to get started on a hill in this game, especially when you're towing a load, like a heavy load. Over revved the engine a bit there. Might be waiting here for a little bit. Oh no, let's go here. See if this car runs into me. No. Hit the fence again, but we're still moving. There we go. That's a textbook way of how to not drive onto the ramp, I think. So you see a lot of these Jazzy Cat military trailers around. Probably a whole lot more than you would actually see in real life, I think. But look how wide the trailer is. Like, I don't know if that's the exact same trailer as mine, but you see that's taking up literally the entire lane. That trailer. I do love the oversized loads. I can't help myself. So we've kind of moved into the countryside now, and it looks and feels really nice driving through this map. Shit, there's something up ahead. Yeah, okay. That's not exactly how I meant to do that. I might have to turn my braking sensitivity up a little bit. I'm not sure if I've got it set properly. But now I'm on the wrong side of the road. I don't know if that sign is breakable. I think it is. Yeah, I just kind of broke it. Now, I mean, if you're actually in a car and you saw a truck in this sort of position, your first thought would not be to just drive straight past it, would it? I mean, seriously. AI in this game. The scary thing is that the AI is a lot better than it used to be. Like, and back in the older versions of the game, it was a whole lot worse. So yeah, I do like driving through the countryside in this game. The whole thing feels a lot more like atmospheric and alive, I guess. Because I don't know how much time the guy's devoted to this. It's probably taken him a long time to do this. But the end result, it's really cool. And it all kind of feels a little bit different. I mean, admittedly, I've spent probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours so far playing this just on my own. So maybe I just haven't seen everything there is to see yet. But when you're driving around, oh, there's a speeding fine, and that's a third or half of my profit gone straight away. But yeah, when you're driving a just vanilla Euro truck, you start feeling after a while that the terrain and the surroundings are all the same. Mostly because that's what it actually is. It is all the same stuff. It's just been reused in slightly different ways and all that sort of thing. And it all feels a little bit different in this. That's a guy on a bicycle. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Man, I want to drive that Mack tipper truck. I have not been able to find that as a drivable truck. It's been added by the Jazzycat AI traffic, I believe. I don't know if that's actually a drivable truck anywhere, but I want to drive it. So is this it's just an intersection. I thought that might be a roundabout coming up. So we've seen some pretty interesting news from SCS in the last couple of weeks about their future plans for the game. One of which is that I don't know if they've actually confirmed they're going to be doing it or if they're just looking into doing it, but they're going to try and add, or they're talking about adding proper tandem trailers to the game. So it's the sort of thing that we've seen a lot of mods already do, things like the Scania Gigaliner and some of the other mods, but it's going to be an official SCS implementation. And what's really cool is it's also going to come with a new way of loading and unloading cargo. So it's some really cool looking stuff. Like you back up to the dock or something, you'll unload one trailer and then you'll unload another trailer. It's really cool. I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to be a proper B-double or anything, which has the multiple articulation points. Like, it's basically going to be a rigid truck with a trailer on the back of that. So more like the articulation point will be moved further back on the truck. I don't know, I guess from what I understand, I don't think they really use B-doubles in Europe or anything like that, so I guess it makes sense that we don't really see it in the game. I can still hope for American Truck Simulator though. But yeah, it looks like a really cool update. I don't know how long it's going to be or anything like that, but hopefully we'll see it sometime soon. Because that would be a really cool update. So we're really close to the drop-off point now. It's just over that way. Let's see if we can make it through here without crushing this car. Oh, it's close, but it's good. So still got cars and stuff parked on the side of the road. So, is there actually trucks parked up there? I don't know. It's some of the entrances to the pickup areas. You've just got like 7 or 8 trucks all on the side of the road, and you have to, weave your way between them. We're just going to hope that that guy doesn't run into me. Alright, so we turn right here. So we've got a couple of those trucks. He's got a lot of tandem truck models parked on the side of the roads. God, where do I go in here? I think it's straight ahead, then to the left. Hopefully I don't crush that guy. No, he just got smacked in the face with a trailer. My bad. Okay, there we go. I haven't actually seen a lot of these drop-off points. Oh god, I've got to turn it around. This could be interesting. I might be able to do this. Just take a really tight turn around here. And then, yeah, I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. Just take this nice and slow. Oh shit, I'm gonna hit that. And I'm about to jackknife the truck. I'll just have to go. I was hoping I'd be able to drive into the loading bay, or whatever you want to call it. I'm actually stuck on something. Oh god, I'm stuck on the bloody... This is a bug I've seen. You get stuck on these pillars and your frame rate just dies. I do not know what it is. But I actually had to stop and reload the game at one point because it got so bad. It's doing it again. Hopefully it'll be over soon. No. Alright, I'm gonna reload that. That's a really annoying bug. Hopefully it's saved not that long ago. Alright, so we're just outside the area. That's something I'll just have to be really careful of. I was hoping the first time, and I mean the only time I've seen that before, I was hoping it was kind of an isolated incident, but I guess not. So that's something you'll have to be aware of if you play this mod, I guess. I don't know why it would cause such a frame rate issue. Just, you know, running into a pole basically, but it does. It just adds to the difficulty, I guess. Consider it an extra challenge. It's a feature, not a bug. Okay, let's go back in here. Any traffic? That's all good. I think it was a sign for dog food or something there. What I might actually do is, once I get in here, I'll save the game again, so that I don't have to do that drive. Alright, so I'll just quickly save the game. There we go. And let's figure out how I'm going to do this. Just clip that trailer a little bit there. I mean, I could just go around here and avoid the pole entirely and just try to reverse it in or something. That could be a way to do it. I think I've got enough room to actually turn around here, so let's see if I can do that. The only problem is the increased size of the trailer could make this a bit difficult. Let's pull that forward a little bit more. So I need to turn this as far to the left as I can. I don't think that's going to work at all. Alright, so let's go over this way. I mean, I'm only taking this kind of complicated way so that I can try to avoid running into that pole, basically. Alright, we might be able to do it like this. Just got to turn it a bit more to the left. And go back to the right. Ah, almost had it. There we go. Not exactly the way I meant to do it, but it works. That'll do. Alright, let's deliver that. So that was 26 minutes, or 26 kilometers. And you see we got, well, we took a little bit of damage, I guess. So that's $1,000. But we had that, what was it? Was it a speeding fine? Which wiped out a fair bit of my money. So you can see the economy and everything is a bit more hardcore in this mod. So let's see if I can do one more. And we'll just do a really short one. Right here. They don't have any short ones here. That's irritating. I wanted to just do another like one that'd only take 10 minutes or something. And this one's probably going to take 20-30 minutes or something, so I don't really want to do that. Yeah, I wanted to do just another really short one so we could show off the pick-up and drop-off points a little bit more. Let's have a quick drive around here. I don't know if there's much more to see in this specific building. So you actually drive over here to pick up jobs by the looks of it. That's really cool. I like that. So you don't get the job just at the gate. You have to drive over here and then work out how you're going to get to the trailer. I really like that. I enjoy having the slightly extra challenge to it, I guess. I mean, you can think of it as incentive to improve your reversing skills or whatever as well, if you struggle with that. But no, overall I just think it's a really cool mod. It has a couple of problems as we've seen, but in general it works really well. Oops, is he going to stop for me? Nope. So I'm just going to drive over here into this other area, and we'll see what this one looks like as well. So you see you've got a few more trucks parked on the side of the road. So we'll just drive in here. As you can see, there's no green icon to pick up jobs yet, so you don't just get the job straight at the gate. So where are we going? Can't see anything yet. I might have missed it, it might have been back the other way. Nope, there it is. So you go all the way in here to get your job, and then you drive back out to pick up the trailer. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's actually really loud here for whatever reason. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, so I guess I'll end this here. I was hoping I'd be able to do another short drive, but it's just not really going to be practical, I think. So that's really cool. So one thing I forgot to mention, I've started a kind of Twitter account for my all my YouTube stuff. So I'm not really a big social media person, but I think it's probably an easier way to communicate with me than by using YouTube comments or anything like that. This probably just works a little bit better for everybody involved. So if you want to do that, that's at Vornskyr YT. I'll put a link up and everything in the video. So yeah, and there'll be a link to this mod in the video description as well. So yeah, it's all pretty good. So check it out if you're interested. You'll want to use a new profile for it, or a downloaded profile, whatever your choice is really. If you don't want to have to worry about the economy side of it, then a downloaded profile is the way to go. But yeah, it's a really cool mod. So yeah, I'll end this here. So as always, I've been Vornskyr. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.